Okay, well, as you know, we had a very simple design, but now I'm going to have a little bit more complicated in putting together this particular card. As you can see, the base of my card from the princess card is just the little dress, okay? And I did it in just a simple white so that I'll be able to stamp on the inside my sentiment. This is going to be Carissa's birthday card, and I wanted something a little bit different. So what I did is I then cut out, as you know, the dress itself, and as you can see, there's little cut marks in here. And what I want to do is I want to take and I want to cut this totally so that it's off. And I'm going to, I hope you can see me. Okay, and on this side also. It's hard to see the cuts in the camera, but they are there, as you can see. And I'm just taking the cuts. And now, this is going to be the top portion of my dress, okay? And then I'm going to have, literally, I am going to have ruffles down at the bottom. And that's what I've got this wonderful crinkle ribbon for. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do one of them because you would be bored out of your mind if I did this entire skirt and did the ribbon. I've never done anything like it before, so it's going to be pretty difficult. But I figure it's got to be just a matter of folding the ribbon on the glue and just putting it on. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it simple and just put it on, and I'm going to overlap, and then I'll go and I'll cut it. But I'm going to keep it super simple so that it's just a matter of, and you know what, yeah, layer after layer of crinkle ribbon. So that it has the look of a ruffle underneath. See? And I think I want it ruffly a little bit more. Scrunch it a little more. And that's going to be the hard part, is doing this whole thing and scrunching it a little bit so that there's somewhat of a ruffled effect to it, or a dimension to it. And I'm going to keep going on that, so I'm going to turn off the camera because I'm not going to bore you with this. And I'm just going to keep doing line after line of these until I have it up on the dress. And as you can see, it's going to have to go up there pretty high, almost to the waist of it. I'm going to have to take it all the way to the waist because this is going to sit on top. Okay, and we'll use pop tops to lift it up. And then what I figured we'd do is just stick a purple underneath there, coming down, just one little layer of ribbon on each side coming down. Okay? Now I'm almost done, and I thought I'd bring you back in, and as you can see, I'm kind of now tapering off along the top so that I don't have all kinds of bulk. And what I'm finding is I overlap a little, and then if I go like that, it gives me that really nice ruffly effect, which is kind of nice, isn't it? Look at it. Doesn't that look like ruffles coming all the way down? Well, it is ruffles coming all the way down, but isn't that beautiful? And then I'm keeping my thing there so I can see how much more, and all I need is one more. And I'll be good. And I'm just using little tiny pieces at the very top here so that I've got coverage. Okay. Now, what I need to do, let me move that aside, is look at the back of it. I need to just take my scissors and go along and trim the edge so that it's a nice, neat edge, a ruffle all the way down, and it's not hanging out. Okay, see how nice that looks? And then again on this side, take my ruffle and trim the skirt portion so that it looks nice. Now, isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? Okay, let me get some ribbon out so we can start working on the purple. Okay, it's a little bit easier. It was a little bit easier than I thought to get out. So all I'm doing is taking my ATG and going all along the little edge here so that I've got glue all along the edge, and that I can add, and I should put a little right here. Oh no! I'm going to have to cut another one. Unless I can mend this. I'm going to mend it. I think I can mend it. Okay, let me do that. I'll be back. Okay, I am going, and I have glued a little bit. I've stuck some zip dry on there, but I cut a little piece and of a scratch, and I added it on there to just reinforce, because I don't want to have to cut another one. Now, I'm actually, and I'm going to show you a close-up of this. Okay, so you can see, oops, there. Look how nice that looks. Fit right in, and it's great. Never going to notice it. So, thanks to zip dry, and I piecemealed. And there's a little, behind the back, there is a little, what do I want to say? There's a spot that I have to put something in the waistline anyway. So, hopefully I'll be able to get this done right. So, at any rate, see how I put that on there? Now, I'm going to once again do this. This time, did you notice I held on to it so that it wouldn't pull it apart again? And putting some up there. And now what I'm going to do is just so that it's right along here, right along this edge, there's this purple, looks like lace going, or not lace, but ribbon, crumlin, and I'm going to cut that off the edge right there. There. Now, look at that. Isn't that cute? Now, so you can see it a little bit better with the contrast. See how that looks? Isn't that awesome? Okay, now let's do the other one. Put a little ATG. I'm a little more careful this time. And some of this crinkle ribbon. I haven't used crinkle ribbon that much, and I've got a lot of it. I'll tell you what, after this project I'm seeing that I need to use it more often because it sure is nice. I'm opening it up a little bit. There we go. I'm going to open it right here too. Oh, I hear their garage door opening up, which means my handsome hubby is home. Okay, there's that. And just in time for me to take a break to get the rest of the supplies out and get this, and to figure out what's got to go in that waist area there, because it definitely needs something. And maybe I'll put a little bow right here, and then it won't show up as much. Well, I'm back, and I want to show you what I've got. Pam had sent me a bunch of goodies. She's such a sweetheart. You know, Pam from the Bug Bites. Well, this is one of them, this little thing, and I thought I'm going to use that right there on there. And all I'm going to do is glue it on. Now, what I did is I've already put down, what do I want to say, foam tape on the back. And at the very top, I did a 3-layer. And then over the sides over here, it's 1-layer thickness. And then in this part right here, right above the bow in that, it is a 2-layer. So all I'm going to do is glue on these flowers on the bodice, is a part of the bodice for decorator. I should have, I think I should have hid that little cut that's on that portion, but I wasn't sure. I was thinking about putting ribbon in between there, but it was just too difficult and it wouldn't look nice. So we'll use this on the bodice and get the glue in. And this is like a plastic material. It looks just like lace, so it goes perfect with what we got. So I've trimmed the edge to fit. And of course I'm having a hard time turning it. I just cut all my fingernails off because I broke one below the nail line again. And so to make them all straight, I cut them all off. Okay, isn't that cute? Perfect little dress. And it looks just like lace, and then it's got bling on there. Cute, cute, cute. I suppose I could zoom in a little bit for you. Okay, now all I'm going to do is see how this looks. Just like that. And I don't have, I wonder if no, I don't think I need anything there. So now all I have to do is pull off the tape. And put this on. And excuse me, but I'm going to turn it this way so I can see to get it on just right. Oh, is that too cute? Look at that. Now, isn't that just too adorable? Don't you love it? And I tied the bow and I put that on with a glue dot. I used a medium-sized glue dot that I folded in half so it would fit just perfect behind there, and it'll hold it on. Okay, we're going to stamp this now, a birthday wish, and what I'm using is the Card Chatter Birthday from Close to My Heart, and my sentiment's going to say happy, happy birthday to you, and many, many more. And that's for Carissa. There's all different kinds of birthday wishes on there, but I'm going to use that one. I'm going to use the purple Close to My Heart. Gypsy Ink is what it's called. It's got a purple look to it. And this is the first time I'm using the stamp. And I do, because I'm going with a color, I want to try it first to see how it's going to look. And so I'm just stamping on. Oh, that'll look nice. It's going to look real nice. Okay. One thing I love about the Close to My Heart stamps is that it stamps right the first time, right out of the thing. I've never used this stamp before, and first stamp, don't have to treat it, don't have to do anything. Happy, happy birthday to you, and many, many more. The one thing, it's a good idea to use that cushion that goes underneath, and you'll find that the stamp usually does much better. Perfect. Love that it comes out perfect the first time. And look, it matches the front. Isn't that an awesome card? Let me put this away. And let's look in at this card. You've got to see it. It's really awesome. Isn't that beautiful? And look at how it looks from the side. Isn't that pretty? Happy birthday to Carissa. Thanks for joining us today. She's a Sassy Lady. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you. Bye now.